Back like we never left. What is good, everybody? Today, I hope you're ready. We are going to discuss why it is so supremely important for you to give yourself time to heal after your relationship ends. If you are new to the channel though, my name is Weav, and here we coach you on your personal growth and development. We help push you forward on your journeys through your careers in both business and entrepreneurship. And of course, we always help you to build and strengthen so you can have longer lasting relationships. Now, I'm excited to get into this one. So without any further ado, let's do that right now. Healing is the end of conflict with yourself. And the truth about the end of a relationship is we sometimes feel like it is the end of us. Sometimes literally, right? Like your expectations of dealing with this situation effectively and being a new you on your own can be pretty scary, right? You ask yourself, how exactly are you supposed to be able to cope and move on after leaving your partner? It's a new level of self-reflection, right? It's a deep dive into your feelings, into what's no longer there, into your hurt, into the good times. Like, the question we ask ourselves is, man, how am I supposed to just keep going? Your entire world was wrapped up into this one man or woman who had your whole heart. And now, nothing. But healing from the hurt, it takes a combination of a few things. It takes you to come to the realization and acceptance that it's time to start a new beginning for you. To go home, in a sense, right? Simply meaning all of the things you previously neglected, how you got out of shape but used to always work out, how you were incredibly dedicated to your career and would go in early and stay late, how you would spend time with your family. See, all of the things that we normally would do before take a hit when you're in a long-term relationship. You begin to invest so much time. Why? Because you are sacrificing for love. And what do we never get back when you are sacrificing for anything? Your time. And our routines. They are something that make or break some of us, right? So your routine of coming home to your spouse or your lover, going to dinner with them, cooking with them, going to drinks with them, raising kids with them, creating a future with them, it changes your previous normal. What was normal to you before is now not that anymore. It changes the habits you had and developed before the two of you even met in the first place. And that level of normalcy interruption is normal. But if you are trying to heal, and it is something that you are finding extremely difficult, then there's underlying issues you may need to address. And as always, you know I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, right? All right, so let's take a look at what I just said. I said your world was wrapped up into this one person. Are you familiar with the term codependency? If not, let me school you right quick. Codependency is an excessive emotional or psychological reliance on your partner. It's usually one that requires support on account of like an illness or an addiction. But did you hear me? I said it's like an addiction. And what happens when you have an addiction to something? It turns usually into an obsession. It turns your world upside down. It makes things usually extremely unhealthy for you. So if you are trying to heal, but you find yourself crying uncontrollably, you find that you can't focus at work at all, you can't focus at the gym, you can't focus out with your friends, you just can't focus on anything other than him or her, it means you developed a level of codependency to your partner, and it's really bad for you. And what does that mean going forward for you? Well, it means it's significantly harder for you to pick yourself back up, to dust yourself off, to keep on trucking through the adversity in your life right now because your emotional support that you leaned on so heavily isn't there anymore. Your balance, the yin to your yang, the Martin to your Gina, you're missing a piece of you. So the question is, can you recognize that right now? Can you see how your relationship turned into something that was unhealthy mentally for you? It's hard because you feel like you lost a part of yourself. Because in a sense, you did, right? Your partner was your identity. You were so wrapped up into that relationship that it consumed you and didn't allow you to have a level of normalcy outside of your relationship. So now, just trying to cope, it's a struggle. So what can you do about it? Listen to me. You can't suppress your grief, your anger, your frustration. It's an emotional roller coaster for you, as you already know, right? It hurts like hell. And it is something you will be able to cope with in due time. But in the short term, understand that it's okay to show those emotions. It's okay to think about them. It's okay to wonder. This has been your way of coping, but be proactive. You need to find a new normal. Start getting active. Lean on your support system of family and friends, your kids, your peers. You are not Superman or Superwoman. You are not some impenetrable force that can't be hurt, that can't have breakdowns, that can't be disappointed. You are stronger, though, than you could ever imagine. But don't let the fakeness you see on TV trick you into thinking that one day you're just going to wake up, and it's all better. And this is a process, right? This is a test of your willpower, a test on your mental fortitude. Take this as your challenge today to improve your relationships with other people in your life, to rebuild your own self-confidence, to rebuild your image, to rebuild your health, both physical and mental. Take this time to build a better, stronger you. Start writing a new chapter and make this chapter all the more better than the last. Get out of your own head and stop thinking that things could have been any differently. It worked out the exact way it was meant to. They aren't there for you anymore. So it's time for you to reclaim your sanity, reclaim your strength, more importantly, reclaim your life today. As always, thank you guys for tuning in today. If no one has told you this today, I appreciate you. If you are new to the channel, we want you to become official to the squad. Hit that subscribe button and that bell notification on your way out and become official to the team. I'm gonna head out now. Until the next video, make sure that you guys stay strong and stay inspired. And as always, until I see you guys next time, peace.